going on, guys? This is Raymond Ironbody McKinney. Today I want to talk about self-identity, and when it comes to free will, the free will to choose a state of consciousness, and how our states of being influence our physical behaviors. So I was having this I was talking to someone talking about you know free will, as or just like you you're in the receptive attitude that you're already with a specific person, for example. um, Maybe some people find that a little like kind of hard to wrap their mind around, but here's another cool it there's when it comes to manifesting, like saying attracting someone into your life without you taking any physical action. Here's where I want to go. I want to be more specific when it comes to this. It doesn't always say, like, if you're manifesting, say, a person in your life, you don't always have to go out there and force yourself to go force action or anything like that, because that's kind of that's an ignorant, in my opinion, I think that's an ignorant way of finding someone. Unless if you feel compelled to go somewhere and then you meet that person, then you have a deep connection with that person. Things naturally happen, guys. It's based on our states of consciousness. For example, let's say that you want to be with a specific person, or just a person in general, or just like a specific, like a significant other in general. In order for you to be with that person, you become that person, or you become that state as if you're with that person. And when you become that state, you start behaving as if the relationship is happening. The synchronistic moments shows up. Like, maybe you hear some people talking about significant others. Maybe you listen to music talking about romance. Maybe you see more couples together often, and then you just feel like you're part of that crowd. And I want to remind you that the signs outside of yourself, they're only indicators, guys. They're not the ones that manifest for you. You're the one that's manifesting 24/7. You're always manifesting with your state of consciousness. You're moving through states of consciousness psychologically. All physical movements through time and space depend on the mental actions you take within yourself. Mental states of consciousness. You start to behave as a person. And it's either you attract a person in your life, or you feel compelled to go somewhere and then you find that person. Or if you feel like, hey, or if you want to decide, hey, I'm going to go out somewhere and find someone. It's very anonymous. It's very anonymous, guys. But the point is, mentally be in the receptive attitude that you're with that your relationship's being revealed to you. There are anonymous ways how it could show up. There's no definitive way to prove how your relationship's going to show up, but it's going to show up. There's high correlations when it comes to being the person. When you be the person, be still and know that I'm God. When you're being that state of awareness, or when you're being that state, mental state, embodying that mental state, you become that state. You solidify into that state. And the circumstances around you match that inner state. Same with money, too. You become the person taking ownership of large sum of money. You don't think of, I'm going to make a lot. You don't think, I want large money to come. I want money. I wish I would become a millionaire or something like that. You become that state. You become these states, guys. They're all accessible within you, waiting to be tapped into. And they'll be revealed in anonymous ways, whether it's like, say, money, for example. I'm going to give the example of money. Maybe relatives start to give you money, maybe customers start to give you money if you're working somewhere, raising paycheck, tips. You be open to the possibilities. Believe in the possibilities. You don't have to fully believe how it's going to show up. Just believe in the possibility that just be the person. You don't have to worry about that. You don't always have to worry about the when, how, or trying to figure things out. I'm not saying to quit your job or anything like that, but kind of look at it as like a supplemental hobby. You're supplementing these states of consciousness in your daily routines. You're anchoring in abundance. You're anchoring states of abundance, romance, all these things. Life is meant to be a romantic adventure, guys. In my opinion, life is supposed to be a romantic adventure when it comes to abundance, love, with a significant other, health, fitness, well-being, all these things. They all exist within you, waiting to be tapped within yourself. Don't go try to force it. Don't go constantly seek outside of yourself, unless if you feel compelled to. That's the difference. Unless if you feel internally compelled to go somewhere. If you feel the urge to hey, I'm gonna, and here's another thing too. Don't go out just to say, I'm gonna go to, say, the bar just to find a specific person. Think of it as hey, you're just gonna go somewhere and be in the receptive attitude that whether these possibilities show up. It doesn't have to be the bar either, guys. Literally, your specific person, it can show up in the most unexpected way possible. Do not limit yourself to appearances. Things can happen because everything exists within you, guys. Everything exists within you, and you're solidifying everything outside of you is just solidified mental states relative to yourself. That's all it is. That's all it is. Stop seeking outside of yourself and know that you are that which you claim to be. That the desires come to you, or you feel compelled to go to those desires. Nothing. There's no time and space controlling you guys. You assign me into time and space and distance. All these things are, you assign meaning to them. Or maybe say if your desire is on the other side of the country geographically. You're using time and distance as an obstacle. Become that person. Become that desired state. Even if it's even if it's far away geographically. No one's limiting you guys but your own mindset. Your mindset is literally the gateway to your desired states. And you're here, guys, you're experiencing states of consciousness. You don't need to work. It's not like you have to work towards this thing to try to prove to others this thing, this is how it works, guys. That's the thing with science too. They always want to look for proof and all that. They always want the proof and evidence and all that. The proof and evidence, guys, start within yourself. You call forth the proof and evidence. That's it. Because everything like things that are out of view of your point, they still exist. They're just not animated relative to you. Everything exists within you guys. It's just not always tapped into. Every state of consciousness, when you're moving through objective space and time, you're tapping into states of consciousness, consciously or not. So, I really hope this video helps, guys, because it's really that simple. The formula is simple. It just really change who you are. You're literally, think of yourself as like a character on a stage play, on a Shakespeare's stage, or however you want to view it as. If you don't like the person you are, see that person as he is right now. Turn your attention towards something better, towards something more desirable. Think of it like turning on a radio knob. Tune into that state of consciousness mentally, and to embody it, to saturate yourself into the state desired. That's it, guys. I don't think I can make this any clearer. It's because, again, here's another thing. Conscious mind is only a selected mind. We're only selecting with our awareness, selecting states of consciousness with our awareness, our conscious mind, and then our subconscious mind reveals our states of being revealed, being objectified, being expressed, and objectively revealed back to it. They're being revealed back to us objectively. It's pretty cool, guys. Just change your state of consciousness. Change your self-talk. Change your attitude. Change your circumstances. Life is literally yours, guys. You are the master magician. You are God. You are goddess. Your consciousness. Whatever name resonates with you. In my case, I'm Iron Body. So, I hope this video helps. I bless you all, and happy manifesting.